Hi there, it's Ashley here with this week's episode of Stamp Create Repeat for Your Next Stamp. So today I'm going to be doing a little Valentine video, and I'm going to be using some pencil crayons to color up these stamped images. Just previously there was a giveaway on the Your Next Stamp blog, and Julie, who is the design team coordinator for Your Next Stamp, she asked in the comment section what type of videos you guys would like to see, and there was so many wonderful suggestions, so thank you so much to all of you who left suggestions. So today I'm going to be doing some smaller sized cards, which is one of these suggestions, and then another suggestion was for me to use colored pencils, so I'm also going to use that today. So I'm just going to hold up these cute little Valentine cards I made, and there is a lot of glitter there. I have glitter paper behind that really cute die cut there. So I'm just going to set these off to the side, and I will get started by showing you what I'll be using for my project today. First up, I'll be using the Your Next Stamp Black Olive ink and the wire trimmers. And I will have everything linked below in the description box for you guys, so you can find it over in the Your Next Stamp store. I'll also be using these Prismacolor pencils, and that's the 36 set that I have there. I just purchased that from Amazon. I'll be using these glitter papers that I picked up at Michael's. It's just the Marquee Heidi Swapp Love papers, and then I'm going to be using the Your Next Stamp Crystal Clear and Sparkle Gumdrops. I'm just going to be using the clear ones just to give a little bit of dimension there on the front of these Valentine cards. And then I'm going to be using this stamp, which is the All Aboard Love Train, and this set is so cute. It coordinates with the All Aboard stamp set if you want to put them on little trains, but I'm just going to show today how to use them on this really cute little die. This is the mini heart panel die, and it's a 3x3 size, so it will make some really cute sized projects, and I just love how there's little X's and O's on there and little hearts. It makes it so cute to put some glitter paper behind. And then I'm going to use the Stitch Square die set, and I'm going to use the second largest size just to add a little bit of a background here. So let's get started, and I'll share with you the process for making these cute little Valentine cards. So to start out with, I'm going to take this little die here, and I'm just cutting it out on some watercolor paper that I have. I'm going to do one for each of the little color combos that I'm using. So I'm going to do a pink one, and these actually all really came out easily. There was only a few that I had to punch out when I was finished die cutting it. I'm cutting it out on some blue watercolor paper, and then also this like pinky red color. Then I'm going to take this black and white polka dot, and I'm using the second largest size of the square die set, and see how it matches up so nicely, and then I can have that pink glitter behind it. So I'm cutting out 3 of those black backgrounds, and now we have all of my pieces, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to assemble them. So to start out with, I'm just going to take the glitter paper, and I'm going to put the adhesive around the outside and across that little like sentiment strip there. And then I can layer this up on top of the glitter, and then I'm just going to take some scissors and trim around it so that you just see the glitter popping through behind. And you could leave it like that, but I'm actually going to adhere this onto some white cardstock and just leave a little bit of a border just so it really makes it pop. So I'm just adding the little border there. And it will look really nice too when I add on these stamped images because they have a white border, so it will really accent that white border part. So now I'm going to take the blue one, and again I'm just going around the outside, and I'm just making sure that all the adhesive is in. So I just take my finger and bring it in and make sure it's not over any of those hearts or the polka dots there. And I'm just trimming off the glitter paper, and you could leave it just like that. That would be a really cute Valentine as well. There's just so many ways you can layer up this cute little die set, and they're a really good value too. It's the 3x3 sized one, so it's not too big and it's not too small. It's like a perfect size. So I'm just adhering this one down. And now I'm on to the last one, so I'm going to go around the outside again and through that little middle spot. And those middle spots are so perfect to add on your sentiments and then just pop a little stamped image on. So this one is just getting some glitter here, and look how cute it looks with the glitter shining through. And then I'm just going to add some adhesive and pop this onto the white paper. And then I will just trim off the little outside border. And the best way to do it is just to line it up to a straight piece of paper already, and then you only have 2 sides that you have to trim off. And now I'm just laying that piece on there. And let's get started with the stamped images. So I'm going to do each of these little stamped images here. I'm going to do the bunnies, the little puppy, and then also the little bear. And I'm using the Your Next Stamp Black Olive ink. So cute. So now I'm going to take my Prismacolor pencil crayons, and it has 3 different levels of colors. I'm going to try to show all the colors as I go. So I wanted to do a little bit of blue for the envelope there. So I'm going to use a darker blue and then use a lighter blue. So if you want to just pause the video so you can see the colors there. So I'm going in with the darkest color, and you can with pencil crayons start with your lightest and work out to your darkest. It's totally up to you, but I always just prefer with Copics and with pencil crayons to start with my darkest and move outwards. So I'm just adding in my shading, and then I can take my lighter color and blend that out. And then I'm going to take my white pencil crayon and just blend that out, and it gives it a perfect blend and gives it a nice shading from the lightest to the darkest. And there's our little envelope. And what's really important too with pencil crayons is that you make sure they have a nice fine tip. I think it's really important to always make sure that they're nice and sharpened. So I'm just going to use some brown now for the little paws and all the little accent parts on the dog. And pencil crayons are great for bigger sized images as well, because it won't use up all of your like Copic marker ink or whatever type of medium you're using. If you have like a marker and you don't want to use too much ink, it's good for really big sized images. But for these images, these are like a medium or smaller size, and these are perfect for pencil crayons as well, because you can get into all the small spaces and add lots of detail and shading. So now I'm going to go in with the next brown color, and I'm just going over where I had the darkest portion and blending out and blending a lighter coat beyond that. And then I'll go back in with the white pencil crayon when I'm done that part and give it a blend. And it just gives that nice little white highlighted part, which I like a lot. So now I'm going to take the white pencil crayon, and always make sure with the white pencil crayon, since I'm going back and forth from like blues and pinks in this videos and browns, you want to make sure you wipe off the white pencil crayon so that you don't bring other colors into your color combo by accident. So I'm just blending all that out and giving it some nice shading, and then I do go back in with my darker brown just to darken up a little bit on his cheek there, and then I do also take a pink and add some pink cheeks. And I can use my eraser as well, which is really nice. So now I'm just taking my black jelly pen for the eyes and that little nose, and then I just added 3 little dots on the cheeks and a few little accents, and you can go over pencil crayon with jelly pen, which is awesome because then you can bring out all of the darks and the highlights. For the teddy bear, I'm using these 2 kind of like peachy colors for the ears, the muzzle, and then also the tummy. And then I do bring in the white as well to blend those out nicely. And then again, I bring in the white. And I wanted to just do a lighter color on the muzzle and tummy and ears. And now I'm going to use some pink on the cheeks, and then I'm going to use some darker brown colors for the bear. And I believe that pink color that I used was called Rose. And these are Prismacolor pencil crayons. So now with my darker brown color, it's the same brown that I used for the dog, the first brown color, but then for the second color I'm going to use, I think it's the sienna brown color. So I'm just going in and doing the darkest portions, and so I kind of add like a dark highlight, and then I blend out from that doing like light circular motions. It's important when you use pencil crayons not to kind of like go up and down the way you would with a Copic, but you want to do kind of like circular motions so then you don't see the lines on it and it can all really blend together nicely. So now I'm going over top of those little circular motions, and I'm using the white to blend it out and the little other brown color. And definitely you can use your eraser. I use it a lot if I go out of the lines, or if I don't like a color, you can even erase it a little bit and then kind of like choose a lighter or darker color if you want to go back in. So the eraser is definitely your friend with pencil crayons. And now I'm just blending that out with the white. And that looks so cute with the shading. And then I'm going to go in with my black jelly pen for the eyes and nose. And you can see how it really just brings it to life and brightens it up. And then I'm going in with the white jelly pen to add some accents. so cute. And now for the little bunnies. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do the heart in a red color or in a pink color combo, but I really love the two pinks that come in this package of 36 Prismacolors. So I did go in with the two pinks. There's one that is called Process Red, and it's very bright. And then the other one I believe is called Rose, and they just blend together so perfectly. So I'm just going around the outside of the heart and then doing small circle motions beyond that, and then I go over those small circular motions with that light pink color, and then I do the same thing, add some smaller circular motions, and then I can go in with that white pencil and it just blends it all seamlessly together, and it just looks so pretty. And then I'm going to use those the lighter pink color for inside those little ear spots, and then I blend it out with the white, and I just went back in just to give it a little bit more darker with the pink. Then for the bunnies, I was trying to decide, I didn't want to have them all be brown, so I was looking at some of the like creamier, like light colors, and so I just took the cream pencil crayon and I'm just adding some shading there, and I'm only going to use this pencil crayon. That's the nice thing about pencil crayons, because you can push down like lighter to medium to light to very light. Sometimes you can do colorings with the same pencil crayon and get a really nice blend from one color. So I did that with the bunny. I just used the cream and blended it with white, and then I just added some pink on the cheeks with the rose pencil crayon. And then I went in with this color here, and it's a lighter brown color, and then I'm just adding in, again, the darkest color and shading, and then I blend that out with the white. So for the bunnies, I only used one color for each bunny, so you can really get a good variety of color tones with the pencil crayons, because you can blend them all so differently and on their own as well. And then I'm just coloring in their noses with the black and, again, pink on the cheeks. And then I just take my white jelly pen and add some accents on the little heart and on the white spots on their ears and their cheeks. And then I went back and did a little accent on the nose of the bunny and dog. So I took my wire snips and snipped apart the coordinating dies, and I'm just taking some Post-it note tape to adhere those down. And be careful when you do this part that you wait for the black jelly pen to dry. I felt like I waited, but I guess I didn't wait long enough. And so when I did run these through, it smudged the little eye of the bunny. It was totally fine, but just a little bit of a warning for you guys. Make sure that you wait for it to dry. So I've got all of my little pieces here, and I wanted to put them on and see where I'll position them before I put down these sentiments. So I didn't want them all to be on the left, so I put these two on the left, and then I put the bunnies towards the right. And then I'm going to take the sentiment that says, "Be mine." It's a really nice dark sentiment, and you could stamp that out in different color inks as well, which would look really pretty. I just really wanted to use the black olive ink. I'm so obsessed with this ink. It's so dark and crisp. I just love it so much. I always love having the sentiment in that bright, bold, black, crisp color. So I'm just stamping that on there, and now I'm just taking the card bases that I have, and I just trim them down to fit this size, and I'm just adhering them on. And there was a little bit of excess there, so I just trimmed it off. And these are so cute. These would be really cute note cards in a lunchbox for your children, or if you wanted to make a little card for your grandchildren. I know my nieces would love these. They are so cute for little Valentines as well. So I'm just going to take these little clear gumdrops and add two on in the same size. It's the medium size. I just thought that really added a nice accent. So I'm going to hold each of them up for you so you can see the glitter, and the black really just makes all the colors pop off of it. And then you can write a cute little message inside for your loved one or whoever you're going to be giving the Valentine to. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this project. As always, I will have all the products linked below. You can find them over in the Your Next Stamp store. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please make sure to subscribe to the Your Next Stamp YouTube channel. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye now.